but a lot of respect given on both sides with these upgraded weapons for both teams in the second round.
Oh, yeah, TSM is not afraid to play a retake.
Hello?
Is kind of what you're seeing here, and you kind of have to be willing to do that on this map, as we are going to see utility pouring in from Mad Lions to get this spike.
Sorry, chat.
Site, some good counter utilities doing a little bit of chip damage, but that spike is.
That's annoying. This PC sucks ass.
As well, going to make it tougher on TSM now to retake.
On Zexro's in a great
Usually I
position
notice it in the start,
just to
but
kind of change up the angle, give Mad Lions a little bit of
oh, my cam. What the fuck is my cam doing here? Why did my cam move?
TSM trying their way through, and they nearly get Nature into a good position, but down low, it has to be won the hard way. And, well, it's just not being won. So a gamble cost here for TSM. He's by himself.
Are they losing?
Okay, that works.
Wait, they're getting
just
eco.
Oh, no.
Rope,
literally, but in the corner, will finish it off without much conflict. The Mad Lions take a steep advantage, even though it is just 2-0 early.
Yeah, able to just get inside that A site very quickly. While they took a little bit of chip damage here and there along the way, they were able to win the key duels that they needed to make sure they
Will's made round one. No, I was trying to restart.
Major part of that.
Oh yeah.
Of course, Will getting the finishing touches there puts him up
2-0,
and TSM in a tough spot here. We see a couple of shares and that's about it. I mean, that's just kind of the repercussions of forcing last round and it not working out. Now you're kind of in this weird place where Mad Lions should be able to get the 3-0 start.
And already an early Hunter's Fury earned up from Trick through 2 rounds.
Why are you late? I'm not late, motherfucker. I've been live for an hour.
Look at this massive flank, dude.
Why are you late?
It's red, though.
It sure is. Turret says not on my watch. So the play is to get Corey the knives.
They don't know the numbers, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. But Zex was going to have a pretty solid look at this unless TSM to try to retrack.
Motherfucker said, why are you late? They're trying to tilt me.
Trick also flank stays safe. So they've eliminated the threat here, Dust, and now it's just down to what can you find from the front with 2 sheriffs and a stinger.
It says 2 minutes. It's wrong.
The screen goes back up, but Will has an up-close view over the top. Is traded by 7.
What the fuck?
To do much more, you would imagine. Does have stinger, but Drone's doing a good job about making sure they can't push past him. Barrier orb goes down, but it's easily broken.
Yep. Casual as you like, I'd say, Fred. Right? I mean, it's a cool stack for TSM. Try to get Corey the knives, but yeah, I think like you mentioned, the numbers may not have been read, but the kills that come with that flank were crucially important towards Mad Lions.
Bro, I've been live for like 2 hours. Y'all tripping, actually.
Coast into round number 3 for him.
To be fair, they did bring extra numbers to watch that flank, and it's probably because, hey, if that turret spotted 1,
GG GMD should have stayed in bed.
Yeah.
Bro, it's been 3 rounds.
I looked at the kind of just used the wisdom there to get players to watch that. Got those frags. Will gets one over the top as well. Pretty much allows them to coast through for victory. But now we have our first full buy round. We'll see if TSM can strike back here.
What the fuck? Looking like me out there, Will.
Done, gets away. Doesn't even take really a look of damage in the process.
Like a flying pancake.
To make sure that Mad Lions are simple.
Oh!
But they don't see Drone on the quick pinch. I mean, you're going to throw a barrier orb up and then not look the other direction. Bit of a misstep TSM, and the spike will come down.
It's planted for Bell, dude.
Chunk of health from the shock dart.
And they have Sova ults.
Yeah, shock darts come a little too late to actually deter the plant, but like you said, at least it gets some damage in there, but there's still a man down on this retake. Nature, though, quickly changes that, taking down Zexro, and we're back to equal.
Well, you've got a chance, though, to just kind of hold off and use this Hunter's Fury if your Trick has not pulled the trigger yet. Anjo's actually in a great position to make sure no one was on for the actual defuse yet. Drone will be the next one to check. He's not in a position to watch, and there's the Hunter's Fury. It will be all the way to halfway, though, so this is still possible for TSM. Trying to work.
I feel like he ulted way too late.
If and Hayes stops out for the defuse. Ain't able to stop it for now, and Nature too low of HP, and obviously feeling the pain of the economy is going to say, I need to save this.
Worked out, though.
Away, looking at a 0-4 scoreboard.
I mean, that's just the thing with this composition, is there's so much utility available to Mad Lions to disrupt the diffuse. Whether it be the nanos of Zexro, whether it be the snake bites coming out of Ainge, or in that situation, you also have Trick with Hunter's Fury, which just adds to the lot. And that means you just have so many kind of things you have to work through. As
23
TSM,
bad client.
You get past one, another one's coming, and they could just never really get comfortable on the site to get something going there. So Mad Lions continue to roar. 4-0, TSM back onto a low buy. No alts available either, except for Mad Lions. They have one on Will and Drone.
And is this maybe a moment where you look at Mad Lions?
You guys think Mad Lions is going to win this match?
Routine success towards A, that you're going
I feel like
kind of
they have a chance.
To TSM. Do maybe
like, I don't know.
Stress onto Guamon,
TSM seem like so hit or miss.
Try to force something towards B, or do you just go
although they're like still new in terms of how much we've seen them play.
You know,
But I
think
feel
Mad
like they're
Lions,
kind of hit or
doing a
miss.
very good
Like,
job about
either they're going to be
displaying the map and making
insane
it hard for TSM to
or
get
like
information or get reads. And TSM,
the opposite.
at times, though, are deciding, hey, we want to play retake, but this hasn't worked out for them yet. I think maybe a little bit more aggression on defense might be something we see when they get a buyback. But this is a pretty good start to this eco round. They get a frag. They're up 5-4, and they get to pick up a weapon.
Yeah.
Like, you guys would say that TSM are the favorites in this matchup, though. I would say it's like 60-40 TSM.
Really, all you have to worry about now
but
is
really,
does Will try to open the door with a showstopper?
Yeah, I don't
It'd be
know.
a bold call. You don't want to sacrifice your life for a one-for-one trade. So here comes a little bit of establishment over towards B, but the spike's not a part of either of these plays, and you kind of need to keep your eyes
what a play.
casually at his Xro, who's lurking after his sentry turret to keep him honest, but Will need to beat this, including the defender
GMD's
as well.
mad
So
right
now
now,
the spike
man.
can run on,
Fuck.
and this should be a guaranteed plant.
Yo, you took my Rosa.
Because they had a player go up too, as well as Will going up over top.
Shoot your
So they
teammate,
have
dude.
so
Fuck him.
Much high ground here on B side. Will delaying
They have
the
to
retake
save
positions with his utility right now, as well as that snake bite under 2.
They should save.
And they now have a
You should
supreme
save.
position here in a 4-on-3.
As Xro's going to be the first point of contact. Sees Corey dash across. Still has a nanoswarm, so might as well throw that into the mix. Seven's done well, though, I will say.
I thought they should
Second
save,
kill for him of the
but
round.
maybe
And a
not.
chance for TSM to start making
I guess they have more time than I thought.
The question is, where are the rest of these post-plant defenders? Xro pop. Not going to be denied.
I feel like it's unwinnable, though.
Long angles, yeah, very easy,
Like,
very
they
clean,
have
very
control
casual, and you can
of
see
this
exactly why
entire
Mad Lions
map.
kind of rode this icebox pick through qualifiers and why
And they're
they
pushed
love
up.
to see it here for map 1
Like,
in their first group match.
They can be everywhere.
Man, I can't tell you how deadly this combo was from Mad Lions to not only get the press up to, but to get
GMD
Will
not on
into
smokes
kitchen
is an
because
L?
The two-player knows that he can just walk up for free. And now you hold all that high ground. You're
Well,
able to put the plant in a very open position that can be guarded from a multitude of angles.
Was GMD playing
And
smokes
then you just
at
get to
the
stall
Ludwig
out
event?
The defense, you know, keeping that utility on the under 2 position.
The Ludwig
keeping
event, the Ludwig
utility
Tarik
inside
event?
kitchen. There's just no way in for TSM.
no?
And we are going to see
Let me
Mad
see.
Lions jump up to a pretty big lead because of it.
Huge
TSM
lead.
taking the timeout. And man, I mean, the only things I can really think of for TSM is maybe just try to force the issue on one of the extremities early. I mean,
He
Mad
played
Lions are getting
KJ.
a lot of
He
early
played
map
KJ.
control, whether
On
that be Corey
Icebox,
with an alt or an op.
he played
setting up an
KJ.
aggressive pick. You know, whatever the case may be, you got to do something to unsettle Mad Lions because it feels like they are just getting to play the game at their pace
Yeah.
every step of the way.
It's definitely feels too passive, and I think you kind of see this on two sides of it. You're running a double sentinel build.
He plays
here with the
Initiator,
same killjoy,
too.
So
He plays
I think
Initiator,
just inherently you
smokes.
say, I don't want to get too far forward if you're 7 or Gomon because you don't really have an exit strategy. But at the same rate, you've got all this great utility
And
to
Sentinel.
slow down what Mad Lions wants to do. So why not try to commit some of that maybe a little bit further up and then have the other sentinel.
Oh, he's a
rotate
lost
behind if you
puppy,
feel like you
dude.
need to, just to kind of
He doesn't
lock
know
down
where
the
to
side.
fill the
Maybe
hole.
getting a first instance of this. This is a very far forward alarm bot, and they're already set up to make sure that no knives or darts can come through to kind of scout out this play in front of yellow.
Yeah, they're relying on the Viper's Pit to lock A down for a bit while they try to set up
What?
a pit for Corey over towards long B, but Mad Lions are carefully traversing over the top of the pit with the drone. They're not committing anything to either direction. But at least TSM are kind of dictating the pace of this round with this Viper's Pit and
Sure.
with Corey having so much space guarded by himself, and it gives them freedom to move around nature and Gamon in the middle of the map.
And you've got options here if you're Mad Lions to talk about in this time where you've got the null command, you've got the lockdown. So if you want to counter out this Viper's Pit, technically speaking, you could with some great efficiency, or you can just avoid it and double stack all this utility over towards B and make re-entry extremely difficult in nature. Very fortunate to be alive. Trick watching the exact same angle through mid-box. Now wants to clear things out. Through
That
the
was
side.
ambitious
Come on.
as fuck.
Shuts down the op play, and now first time we can say it, TSM with an advantage.
Oh.
Zexro knows that he has
140.
in a very difficult corner, able to get the immediate trade, but nature picks up on that two press. Now the
Wait,
op
TSM
comes
are
in
waking
for
up.
Corey,
Well
and now
done.
TSM could start cracking down across the entire map. It's only
And that's
drone
just good
now.
awareness. I mean, right? I mean, you get the read that, hey, yeah, they're playing up through mid. It's an op plus a little bit of help. Nature gets the free rotation, and then as soon as you have that intel,
They are
push all the
waking
way
up.
through. So good adjustments for TSM kind of winning.
Absolutely
that
not,
switch
Jordan.
up
It's
to
way
the
too
other
early
side,
for
I
that.
think.
Yeah, but now they have to do so again without the Viper's Pit.
But good question for analysis, Des.
Several other
It's a
alts
great
that can
question
come
for the
into play
Des.
and help them out. And now they have Corey on the operator with no one having a sniper on the opposing side. So those long-range battles. And Corey, if he's dynamic,
me and the homies chilling on the deck.
It a little bit harder, whether he wants to be aggressive at A, be aggressive at B, kind of keep Mad Lions guessing, and that might make their map control a little bit tougher to get. And that could be how this game starts to change up a bit, and we start seeing some closer rounds.
Yeah, similar stack for TSM as this was not tested at green last time around.
The nation died for this.
Is down, but I think Corey actually missed the first
They
shot.
did. They literally did.
Regardless, it still will fade away. Zexro just trying to keep the defenders at least somewhat responsible. Alarm bot to take the sentry turret place, but Hayes is
Hayes
still walking
bypasses
right
it.
up. This is a huge 1v1, and Zexro expects it. Now numbers
Damn,
for Mad
that's
Lions
tough.
as they're also finding
That's
some
tough.
groundwork here at A.
I love that from Zexro. He knows that there was a way around his alarm bot. And so he watches the one angle he needs to be worried about. That's the one that Hayes pressed and he's rewarded. So just good awareness from Zexro there. Gets them an early 5 versus 4 situation. They already have some presence on A side as well. They're forcing Game1 to fall back off long B, which denies intel there as they're now about to swarm.
What's up, Zekken?
Well, null command comes through. Owl drone paint shells to clear, but look at the defense. Making their way to clear out mid. And
can you see him?
They're going to deny it.
Oh, come on!
Just catches drones. Big right thumb. Resurrection, can it come back through to bring him into the mix? No, the Hunter's Fury is going to come out trying to stop.
Oh, no. What the fuck?
And in the same breath, the same can be
Now you
back into the mix. Still a 5v4 for Mad Lions.
Respect. He didn't move his cluster at all.
Defensively, try to get back into this is only reserved to the lockdown, which gets spent. Drone still waiting up top. Does he elect to?
Oh, he's bringing the KJL? Okay, I'm tripping. I didn't even see that. Okay, I didn't even see it. Okay,
There's a pitch coming out from Trick to the middle of the map. If you're TSM, you've got to go. You've got to go quickly, but the kills just simply are not there.
Oh my God. It's gone from bad to worse.
Yeah, that's just masterclass from Mad Lions. It looked a little bit dicey at first when Corey takes down Drone up top, who was looking for that up top plan.
I actually didn't see the KJ ult, I'm not gonna lie.
I
thought he was shooting it.
From Corey, I have to admit, that's just
good.
I
mean, like, he can't plant there, huh?
But
like, without the Sage wall, it's kind of fucked. I guess they need the Viper wall to be up.
To cancel out the
only way
of Game1. Now they're up 6-1. They just have so much control of this attacking half. Credits running low again for TSM. They had to put a stinger on 7. If they lose this round, they're saving.
Guys, I already saw Shroud's title. Please stop spamming. I'm gonna start timing people out.
This could get out of hand.
Like, holy shit! If you're spamming the same message and I'm not acknowledging it, please take a fucking hint.
It is a bit bizarre to see them.
Like, I understand you're 12 years old, but like, please, dude.
This has been a purely reactionary defense so far from TSM.
Yeah, it's a very retake-heavy focus on the A side, but it hasn't been well orchestrated. They haven't been able to make their retake setups work. That's Will taking a lot of space right now with that boom bot, getting up on top of site. Toxic Stream for cover as the spike goes down. And once again, TSM will be asked to retake a site.
Is that full buy or half buy?
At Zexro with Nano
full buy
on, although the shock dart will deny the opportunity for utility to contest any sort of a defuse. So we'll need to play a little bit far forward here with Trick, who is just a kill away from Hunter's Fury as well, mind you. That could come into play. Trick tagged up with the recon dart. TSM with full flooding numbers start to make their way in. It's just gunfire and utility all over the place. Hayes wants to see what it looks like past the green wall. Not going to work out too much. Pinstripe goes to kill feed.
Oh my God! What the fuck's happening?
In the face of team shots, and Corey on 8 HP will meet the same fate as the rest of his squad mates. 7-1 Mad Lions.
Yeah, it's one of those tough situations when you're TSM, because not only do you have to retake the site, you have to retake the backside as well, because that's where all the post-plant utility is for Mad Lions with the snake bites.
I feel like James went through kind of quick, but yeah, they're just not on the same page. I think the Sage wall was a good idea.
A different barrier wall to hope that they would have to really force Mad Lions to burn through bullets to stop a defuse.
Hey, get my water.
As they press deeper and deeper into Mad Lions' hold, they just could not get the exchanges they needed to get them safely diffusing. And so now Mad Lions up 7-1, and there's nothing left for TSM here.
Yeah, and even that last buy was not a comfortable one. Light armor for most of the players who elected into assault rifles, and now you have to default to pistols and a stinger. All evidence would point towards a very likely 8-1, but if you're a TSM fan, you have to start hoping and praying for a thrifty just to get back into this map.
Oh, great flash and push through.
Man, they're getting rolled.
Doubles up. Will takes one as well.
Holy fuck.
Around where we expected Mad Lions to not have too much trouble, thanks to that firepower advantage, turns out to be a reality.
Holy
It's just Corey and 7 left here.
TSM up top. Denied. Even a further peek on towards Will. And the same
They
can
look
be said
confident
for
as
Corey.
fuck.
An investor flawless for Mad Lions. And holy smokes, TSM needs something here in these last couple of rounds. Otherwise, this map just may be over.
It's starting to get to a boiling point here for sure. I mean, TSM does have the operator back in Corey's hands, and you feel like that's going to have to be the catalyst to get them back into this half. Corey needs to be able to find some type of early pick. He's been playing a lot of B. This time he's setting
They
up
should
for a
probably,
more
yeah, I agree. They should probably
forward
call
angle
attack
on
or
which
something
has
soon,
been
right? I'm
Mad
not sure if they
Lions' kind of
have.
favorite place to attack, but
yeah,
I love the adjustment from Mad Lions to immediately pivot back over to B.
What the fuck?
Just for what it's worth, Mad Lions actually hold a better defensive round.
What the fuck?
Yikes. Gramon stuck.
What the fuck?
And all the information's there as well. Hayes cannot find a single trade out.
What the fuck is happening,
At
dude?
least informationally, but okay.
Pokey with the 18 months. Thank you, Pokey. I appreciate that.
There's still a lot that
Look at the chaos we're witnessing right now.
But there is a little bit of utility still left. Maybe if Seven can get far forward, he can get Hayes back up, and that's exactly the call. But Zexro on the pitch.
Oh my
shutting down any
goodness.
further possible play from TSM, even getting a little bit more damage into Corey. Sure, the numbers still read a 3v3, but the obstacles that TSM have to work through are numerous.
Dude, they're too confident.
And these hurdles are high.
They are way too oh my god, you are in the molly. All good though. Fuck it.
Life, if I'm being honest, Hayes.
There's no
It just may
time.
not make much of a difference now. Not enough time. Too much utility, as you continue to mention.
Oh
and Mad
my
Lion's gonna get the
god.
That was intentional. He wanted to be able to stay there so he could snake bite the spike. He was willing to sacrifice his life in order to get his utility down to stop a defuse there at the end of the round. So that was calculated as Mad Lions go up 9-1. And man, they just
Dude,
look
shout out
so
to Pokey sub, but
prepared,
not
dude.
your chatters.
Look at the
Hey, if
routes that
one of
you're
my
seeing on
friends
this B
sub,
attack. When that top
I
swing goes
thank
down,
them.
Will just knows he has that
You guys gotta
coverage to
make
get
everything
on the
so
ropes,
weird.
that top container. And so not only does he get the opener, he's able to get up here. No one can really see him do it. He gets a second one because
So we are not your friends?
They're always set up.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You guys gotta make shit weird.
That situation was Zexro coming through under tube to just always keep
As
TSM guessing.
fuck.
They're never able to get comfortable and set up their retake.
It's just so bizarre, I think.
Public friend zone, yikes.
Be
You're
the diverse
fucking
here,
cringe.
TSM kind of preparing to playing.
Keep talking your shit. Keep saying your weird shit so I can ban you. Get it out of the way now. If you're gonna say some weird shit, say it now. Let's get the ban out the way.
Here's a good opening shutdown. Showstopper denied anything as Hayes will
Keep
collect
going.
first blood, and TSM
What else you
will have
got?
Not just numbers in the server here, but they've got numbers to deal with this at B.
Yeah, they're ready to go.
I didn't even see what happened because of you guys.
There's a flash, but he runs out of ammo trying to hunt him down with the classic. It doesn't happen.
9-3?
And this could be TSM's chance.
Should be good for it, you'd think. But there is a null command ready for drone if he feels like he can maybe shut down any possible utility.
No
on the
fucking
in.
way. If they win this,
Peeks through the
GG.
Aldrone to confirm
Well, it's already
elimination.
GG
That is a
regardless,
key one.
probably.
Barrier
To be
orb
fair.
goes up. Spike
Oh my
revealed
god,
as
Drone
far
is feeling
destroyed.
it. You could
And now
tell.
Drone can actually take
You
an
could
extra
tell
step
that he's
forward.
feeling it. Oh, never mind. He is not
Frozen
feeling
Cloud not
it.
able to find
He is not
eliminations,
feeling
just
it.
down to Zexro caught on reload. And TSM will get another one before the half starts.
Indeed they will. That just comes down to Hayes clotheslining Will as he was in midair
Why am I
with the
permabanning
showstopper,
Roof or
unable
what?
to be that tip of the spear to crack open the B site this time around. Got to give mad props to Hayes for shutting that one and also just continuing to frag out.
Oh, wait,
well
why
throughout
did
the
I?
first
No,
round to
wait.
get
Why
them
did
their
I'm banning
second,
him? Let me
but
see what he said.
only one round left to go this half, and you feel like they need it because if they lose this, a pistol round victory for Mad Lions next half pretty
What'd
much
he
seals
say?
the deal.
That's fine. Give him a 7-day. Wait, no.
So what do you
Did I
do
ban
here
that
if you're
guy?
TSM? One away from a lockdown.
Oh, no,
Viper's
someone else
mid is
banned it.
ready
Never
to go.
mind.
Null command on the other side, and Ainge is still one orb away or a
Never
kill
mind. I wasn't the same guy.
from having a Viper's Pit of his own. So as far as ultimate utility is concerned, relatively even. And this time, TSM have changed up the look. They are double stacking their Sentinels for the first time at A. And if Mad
guys are
Lions
so
coming
cringe.
into this, they would
You
have
guys are
guessed
cringing
correctly.
me.
Null command's the first thing for them.
What has
TSM
happened to
site.
us?
And you
We've
assume
fallen
that
as
pretty
a
much
chat.
On top of that, you would deal with both of these nanostorms, but okay, there you go. First one's denied. Drone will take a little bit of chip damage, but largely the Killjoy utility is bypassed.
Starting to see TSM trying to get in here with the shock darts, try to get some chip damage in. Again, though, it just doesn't happen to stop the plant. And once again, we have this 5-on-5 retake
Don't worry,
situation that
we'll
TSM
make it
has
up to
struggled
you.
with.
And how do you get through the Viper?
Ooh,
That's one
tough.
way of at least finding an opening elimination. Or can you do more than that, though? He may be required to. Will is still lingering on top of this. Zextra over the top has got an operator just kind of picking up anyone who could possibly threaten Will, who's now able to pick up.
Yo, this guy is feeling
Will
it.
is taking over. Mercy.
Yo, he's top sight. Did we ever call it? Yo, what the fuck? It's like he's invisible. Oh my god.
Will is a madman, dude. I mean, I remember last year when people were calling for this guy's head on 100 Thieves because he was having his struggles initially on the team, but he really turned it around during stage 2. And then internationally at Champions last year, Will was an absolute monster against teams like DRX and Fnatic. And now you're seeing Mad Lions getting to reap the benefits of having Will on their side in this round, going for the quad, saving the day when it looked like maybe TSM were going to get one more before we transition sides. But
I have this bug where my enemies shoot back.
Massive half from Mad Lions, up 10-2.
Is it like a warm-up game for TSM, maybe?
That Will didn't get a kill on?
I mean, he was...
Also, is it rolling schedule? Does the next match start right away? Because I think yesterday we didn't get to see, since it kind of ended when the next match was supposed to start.
The 12th turns into an absolute must-win round here on the pistol on 13 for TSM. Offensively,
probably rolling though, right? It's probably rolling.
Utilities here, plus also Zextra's watching this.
Yep.
And as soon as this turret peeks up, Zextra's going to do the same, I imagine. Just throw
this
right
wall.
Out.
What?
He even gets a kill on the 7. Oh my!
That is such a frustrating way to die.
A little too late, and now look at this. Ainge on top of the side.
Oh my god!
One down onto Gamon and stay alive.
This is brutal.
Shut this attack down on all fronts.
This is so brutal.
Hayes will keep the play relatively up, and the chance to maybe finish off Ainge, but misses the opportunity.
They're both danger, stuck in the open.
So also made the
oh my god!
For TSM, thrown on the little 11-2, and TSM have to start forcing up, and they didn't even get spike blighted, so they're not gonna be able to afford much.
I mean, they're gonna force up, but it's gonna be very limited. Though I will say, on attacking side with Stingers, you can definitely make some things happen if you can get
the fact that he killed him
what a crazy kill
before the stage wall got up
Zextra
completely is actually insane.
But then again, Mad Lions have so much control of the map.
In like the split second.
Box in TSM on that B side and just run them through the grinder. Now it's 11-2. All Stingers out for TSM. This is their last-ditch effort to try to stay alive in this map.
Revealing area.
Well, we'll find out. Similar look as far as how TSM's going to set up this initial look.
This is crazy, actually.
For Mad Lions, it's the same turret that's down, and this time Zextra is right on the other side, playing a different angle.
Is he gonna wall again?
Exit to drop down with some help.
Oh my god! Now he's on the other side. Still good for his one.
Perfectly fine. The defense is a little bit.
They have 2 more players here, though.
Could lead to some individual gunfights, but
so hard to take.
Don't really allow TSM
so hard to take.
Trick and Ainge will stay alive. TSM.
This has to be like a full reset. Like this map never happens. Go next.
They had just the paddles and no boat.
one oar.
That's a tough one for
we
sure.
We lost to this. Yo, chill, Sentinels.
Hoping to work a miracle.
That Riley over there, chill, man.
Actually,
too soon.
Thrown off guard there, but still such low HP, so little time.
Too fucking
soon. And the spike not in his possession.
Toxins going up.
Doesn't look good, and it's not. Oh my. And I don't know. I don't want to bite this off, more than we could chew right now. But you start to wonder if TSM was doing their research into things like, let's not pick Fracture because Mad Lions is good at it. Why in the heavens did you let ice box through if that was the case and you did your research ahead of time?
That's tough, man, because it seemed like in the first half
they timed out at 12-2.
Always seem to.
They timed out at 12-2. Timeout. 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 What's going on?
Corey in a different spot to have impact with an operator. Mad Lions is going the opposite direction, and they were just so coordinated. Like their attacks.
Timeout. What the fuck is going on?
Everybody knew what their role was within the course of the round. Again, they were able to dictate the pace the entire time. TSM seemed like they were wanting to play retake setups on A, but they just weren't able to execute them very well. And Mad Lions are able to get their key post-plant utility players out of danger at the back of A side and then just milk the clock.
Oh, never mind. Big timeout.
So
TSM has this.
Combination of things that I really think
TSM win this
in the second half. Obviously, they just haven't been able to get going.
I'll do some crazy shit. I don't know what. You guys come up with it.
Or force up. They kind of don't have a choice. And so we're probably never even really going to get to see TSM.
Also, is it actually true that TSM stands for Tarik Save Me? Or is that just a meme?
So Yeah, it's just been a rough ride all the way around for them, unfortunately.
Yeah. But on the other side, look at the help across the board. We mentioned this a lot in the pre-map. I mean,
TSM win this, I let Daznerf into Pro City.
Kills are
all right.
from top to bottom. I mean,
deal or no deal?
Will at 18 and Ainge at 10. It's a little bit more steep, but
pay me 10K. That's crazy.
The team is between 12 and 10 kills. That's just great overall team play out of Mad Lions.
So we talked about pregame too. How are the supporting cast work for this team? Working fine to me.
Deal.
I'd agree.
all looks good from here.
Oh god, this is gonna look great.
If TSM win this, we let Daznerf into Pro City, and we let Mo play once a week. One day a week, Mo can play.
TSM to kind of hit the brakes, just to touch defense.
All right, if they bring this back.
There is a flood behind. Quickly realized there is not such much of an occurrence of it. Still keeping defenders forward though.
Yeah, they got Trick still watching A. They have a toxic screen that can go back up if need be to kind of slow down an A attack. So they're pretty well positioned for this. They're not too overcommitted. Barrier orb goes down, but that snake bite still stops the default plant from being able to work. As they will now try again, but now the wall is broken.
Little bro's breaking the wall on his own.
Yeah, that's more significant than I think you may think in the meantime, just due to the fact that all of a sudden that angle becomes an option for Mad Lions once that slow orb fades away, which it has. Offensive wall comes up for Mad Lions, trying to have to work through. Slow behind it. Knife also a part of the play, and now Mad Lions with numbers will try to force out Corey. Well done. 3v3 we go.
The Molly's not on the bomb. Do they know the Molly's not on the bomb? All right, fuck it, GG.
Oh no! Just gonna hold it. An absolute
fuck it, we ball!
The only bit of good news is they don't have to play any more rounds on this map.
Wait, they got the kills after the rounds. They went for the kills after the round.
They got flashed by the KO, so they couldn't swing out and stop it manually with their weapons. That is, man, what a horrible way to end it. I mean, it was a tough ride the whole way through, but that's
damn
the toughest way to lose, I think, just having that happen.
What the fuck?
It almost is like the icing on the cake that's being built. Now, do you want to put that cake up for sale?
All right, look.
Hard to say.
That was just like a very off game for TSM. That's like a shake it off. Like, everybody change your crosshair, change your sense, and for the love of God, change that fucking shit mouse.
Something a little different today, Dust.
Oh yeah, Mad Lions definitely came out and